So we're about to try the wine here. $50 million vineyard investment opportunity. Check it out. The point is they wanted to give wine tourism an area where they don't need to go from vineyard to vineyard. They can all have it encompassed in one location. They have a Spanish division, a French division, an Italian division, and more to come. It really gives people the way to stay in one place without having to limo and tour all around the hills. They can stay in one place and kind of get the vibes and different wines in one central location. It's beautiful. One of the beauties of this property is its accessibility for SoCal residents. Whether they're coming for a wedding or other reception, can be an alternative, especially during recession times when things are a little tougher on the budget. So instead of flying to Hawaii, for example, they can come here to Temecula and not only have this expansive opportunity, but they can save costs on food and travel. It's easier for their guests to travel to as well. Wow.
Josh Bois.
Josh, nice to meet you. Hold that carefully. It's going to be a bumpy ride, so.
Yeah, Bolero's coming quick. It's moving right along. It's looking like we're going to be, I think the opening's going to be early April on Bolero. Wow. So, yeah, I cannot wait though. We're going to, I mean, 7 times bigger than the operation that we have right now, and the current operation does like $4 million a year. So, wow. It's just, yeah, it's going to be impressive.
So you guys might tear this building down right here? Where this came from?
So this was always built as a temporary facility, but we're gonna have it, I'm gonna say, for at least 5 more years.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, yes, at some point it will come down, but at this time, you know, it's still got a ways to go. So, it's a decent point. So, this plot right here is actually where C'est La Vie, the French component's going to be. So this will be phase 3. Phase 1 is obviously Bolero here, and then the cave is actually supposed to be part of Vienza, which is phase 2. But Dan, being the businessman, he has said, wait, there's only one other cave in the valley. Why don't I change the lot line, build it with Bolero, get that open first, and then that way for weddings, private events, winemaker dinners, we can do that in the cave. And then once we build Vienza, then we'll change the lot line back so it's part of the Italian winery. So obviously you can see where Bolero's at here. Vienza is going to be kind of that second level. You can see right above this truck, kind of that middle level in the hillside there, and then you have the wooden fence up top.
That's you guys too?
No. Before that, like you see on the back side of the cave, you can kind of see on the dirt. There's like a middle level there. So that's going to be the base floor of Vienza. So Vienza is going to be a 3-story winery. So it'll have the first floor kind of be underground, then the second floor will be where you see the wooden fencing, and then the third floor is going to be up above that. So I mean, and then just a massive winery with Vienza. And then at the top of the hill, we're gonna go up here as well, is the pad up there. That's for the resort and spa. Wow. So 40 guest suites, a 14,000 square foot spa, pool, jacuzzis, cabanas, you know, full alcohol license up there, so, you know, cocktails by the pool. Oh, nice. Really, you know, very elevated, different experience for what, you know, your typical wine tasting. Yeah. So we're very excited. So this is gonna be all ready. They're gonna get this probably, I'm going to say they'll probably wait a couple more weeks, and then they'll get this ready to start being turned into overflow parking for preparation for Bolero opening. So the big Italian cave, there's 2 ways you can do a cave. You can do it actually where you bore into the side of a mountain, and then you know, build everything once you do that. Or you can do what they call a cut and cover, where you rip out all the dirt, build it, and then cover it back up. So this way you have 100% control. You don't have to worry about any cave-ins. Our soil here is really sandy, so it doesn't work that well to go into the side of the mountain. So instead we decided to do cut and cover.
So here they're building a private cave for special gatherings, celebrations. It's gonna be beautiful. Come check it out.
So you'll have a little offshoot room here. It's gonna have barrels, you know, beautiful tables you can do, you know, and your wine tours here, corporate tastings, etc. The neat thing about this is back in here, this is gonna be a private area just for owners. There's 100 wine lockers. They'll have their private bar. So that's where you bring in, you know, your heavy hitters. Say, hey guys, come on back. You know, crack it. You know, 2004 Opus 1. Really make it something special. And then weddings and events. This is going to be the main spot here. And this is going to be. I mean, this is all. It's going to actually be, you know, textured stucco. It's going to look like an authentic cave. Oh yeah, this. Yeah, this is. I mean, all still very rough, but yeah.
Okay.
So you'll have barrels on either side here, from floor to ceiling. Yeah, just a beautiful. I mean, that's, you know, that's where the couple stand inset on the wall here.
It's gonna be part of the Italian division.
Yeah. Wow. So true like Italian wine cave. Yeah. Okay. If you come back this way, everything that the only way that you'll be able to access this is with a private key of being an owner. So as a private owner, you
Equity.
Oh yeah, equity owner. So this will be a private bar area here, and then there'll be another access door here with all the private wine lockers.
Wow.
So, beautiful mahogany, wood that's going to line this entire thing. Really, really unique experience for the ownership here. Yeah, I mean, this has been planned for over 5 years, so.
Wow.
Yeah. So on the top here, this is going to be the Belvedere. So there's going to be a beautiful staircase that comes on the side here, wraps around and goes up to the top. So you can do, cocktail parties up here, after dinner, cocktail hour after a wedding reception. So let's continue this way. So this is going to be a beautiful walking path coming on the backside here. So in this hill's actually, they're working on grading this hill right now. We're planning an experimental vineyard that'll come down. There'll be a walking path all the way down, loops back around and ends up at the top of the cave. And we're going to plant 10 to 12 different varietals on the backside here, and then trellis them differently. So when you bring your guests, you'll be able to show them what a Chardonnay grape looks like, to a Vermentino, to a Syrah, to a Cabernet, and really be, an educational piece for all the guests that come.
Do we have any educational pieces where they stomp on the grapes?
We have an event every year where we actually get to do that. So yes, there is an opportunity for that for sure.
Okay. Are these like hotel rooms?
Yeah, these are guest casitas. So I'm going to take this in this far one here. So then you have a 6.5 foot privacy wall back here. So you have your own little private courtyard. Yeah, this one looks a little bit better. So each has their own 10 by 15 outdoor living space. They each have their own little fireplace here. Coming inside, beautiful 15-foot vaulted ceiling. You have your little mini fridge, coffee station. Your double vanity here, your bathroom here with barn sliding door. Just absolutely exceptional. And then here's your shower, which don't have
Beautiful wood.
Yeah, look at the tile.
What an experience.
Yeah, and then they don't have this one done yet. I want to show you on the other side what goes there.
Nice tiling.
Yeah. What I wanted to show you here.
Oh wow. Beautiful.
Yeah, so each has their own little, beautiful, mosaic tile inside.
Wow.
So it devils in the details on these.
Uh-huh.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, so I know it's something simple, but it adds a lot to it. It really gives that kind of Spanish flair. Yeah, and so this is the sliding barn door here. This one's a little different. So this would be your closet. You keep all your things here. Mini fridge, coffee station here.
Cozy.
King bed.
Nice privacy too.
Oh yeah, which is really nice. Yeah. Imagine, two chairs, beautiful patio table, our own little private fireplace. You can sit around here and, really enjoy the ambiance with a bottle of wine. So, very different. We have to offer, beautiful fireplace, lounge here. You can come and read a book, grab a bottle of wine. So
This is gonna be beautiful. Okay.
yeah, big exposed, staining beams.
So this is slated for a little after June then?
No, this is going to be open in early April.
Early April.
Yeah,
Wow.
early April. Yeah, the cave is a few months behind.
Okay.
Yeah, so but
Cave by
everything else-
June.
Yeah, the cave.
So for you investors out there, all these casitas and this mini hotel is gonna be done by April, and the cave by June.
So you have restrooms on either side of the property here, as well as on the far side over here. Oh, pop in here.
Oh, nice vaulted ceiling.
Yeah, so this is the barrel fermentation room. It has the capability to do that. It has double air conditioning units, so you can actually chill this side cooler than you have this side for fermentation purposes. However, this is going to be used for weddings and events.
Yes.
So that's going to be your money maker. I was like, you could store barrels in
Is this
here.
going to be
but-
one of the largest event spaces, or are you going to have something larger?
Oh no, we're gonna have the Vienza, so phase 2.
Okay.
That actually has a ballroom that can hold up to 350.
350.
This,
okay.
this can do about 125 comfortably.
perfect
So,
size.
yeah, exactly. So, beautiful little area here where you actually can, partition this off.
Is that 350 at all rounds? Full rounds? Half rounds?
Yeah.
Okay.
Full tables here. So I mean, just
Even more for reception then?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Maybe 500 in there for
Yeah.
standing cocktail round.
They're getting this area nice and cleaned up. 36 feet, vaulted ceilings, huge living exposed rooms. They just finished painting the inside of this, so really unique area. And then this is brand new.
Here we go.
Yeah,
Patio. Talk about reception.
So no, this is actually, this is gonna be a true working area. We're putting in stainless steel tanks right here that are all jacketed and refrigerated, so that way we can actually ferment all the white wines on site.
Oh,
So
wow.
they'll have,
Barrels?
No, tanks. The big stainless steel tanks,
okay,
so you can actually ferment outside
covered?
here. They're jacketed, so they actually have glycol that actually chills the tank. So even if it's 110, it'll keep it at 55 comfortably.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah. So we're excited about that. So service access road here. Your golf cart charging station is on the far side over here. You know, we'll have a bladder press, a destemmer, so we can actually make all the wines on site.
All the details.
Yeah. So this will be a true winemaking facility.
Wow.
Yeah, we're excited about this spot. And last time these guys were out here, this was all dirt. So to see it actually laid down. So these are all the pavers. So they obviously have the concrete here, but on this entire area inside is going to have these pavers. So very old world, rusty. Beautiful, huge, 20-foot tall outdoor fireplace. So you'll be able to come, grab your glass of wine, sit out in the patio area, enjoy your glass. Yeah, we can use this area for outside wine tasting, sitting and grabbing a glass of wine, enjoying a bottle. Or if we have a large enough wedding space, let's say we have 200, 220 people, we could do the reception out here. Okay. So multiple use space. So
you have multiple events at the same time.
Yes.
Maximize your guys' operating revenue.
Absolutely. Okay. Step for you guys. And then this is going to be the main entrance to our restaurant and bodega or bar. It's going to be open 7 days a week. 7 days a week, 365. Wow. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Bar is on Friday, Saturday night. It's going to have extended hours. So that's going to be La Bodega, our bar. So TVs on either side, full ABC license. So you'll be able to have a cocktail here, get beer on draft, watch your European sports over here, NFL Sunday ticket over here.
Wow. So keep in mind, guys, this resort essentially has multiple operating revenue streams, from events to catering to bars, the hotel, of course, the private wine cellar in the owner's area. It's truly positioned to make a lot of money for everyone that's invested into this.
These 55 comfortably here. We have a private dining room here, seats 22, so you could actually do a retirement party, birthday party, bachelorette party in this private dining area. These seal off. You have your private entrance doors over here, so this room is completely separate from the main restaurant if you want it to be.
Okay.
So you can rent it out for event space, continue to build revenue.
More revenue streams.
Coming outside, beautiful outside courtyard. So this will be where the majority of the restaurant seating is on the outside patio, which obviously if that's going to have vineyard all here as well as at the top, this is where I would want to spend my day if I was enjoying a meal on the restaurant.
Where do they begin the growth and the planting?
So we planted the vines last June for that entire vineyard up at the top of the hill, and then they actually are going to get this planted probably in the next month or two on this experimental vineyard back here. So the fact that they're grading it is wonderful. Last week that wasn't changed. So yeah, a lot of changes are happening literally overnight.
How long will it take for the vines to grow to a mature state and begin blossoming?
You'll see fruit after the first year, like next year you'll see fruit on those. However, we're not going to use the fruit until 3 years. Okay. So it does take 3 years turnaround time to actually get good quality grapes for winemaking.
Okay, so you leave the grapes on the vine?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow.
Yep, let them fall to the ground, continue to put the nutrients in the soil so you get really concentrated
They stay
flavors.
on the soil?
Mm-hmm. Yep, so then they rot into the soil, kick the nutrients back in, so then it sucks right back up. Yeah.
Okay, you guys really know what you're doing.
Yeah, absolute process. Cool, let's continue. Oh yeah, if you haven't seen this in a bit.
Oh no, last time was when the hood came up.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Yeah. Guys, thank you. Yeah, so full on kitchen. The beauty of this kitchen though is they designed it very well. So this is the main kitchen area here, and then back behind here is where weddings and events.
2-layer refrigeration system. Wow.
So I'm excited about this for the restaurant. And back here.
Wow. That was amazing. 2 layers to really keep everything cold and perfect. They really pay attention to details here.
So this area here is just for the main restaurant. So you could have a full-fledged restaurant, a 300-person wedding. This is the kitchen for the banquets. Wow. So 2 separate kitchens. So you have 2 separate staffing, 2 separate serving areas. So that way you don't have to intermix for every guest. There's another cold box over there for the banquet staff. And then there's 2 over here for the main restaurant.
This is enormous though.
Oh, it's massive. And coming back this way, you have your dry goods storage for all of your dry goods, lockers for the staff to lock up their valuables. You have a mop bucket, sanatorial area here. You have a private restroom for the kitchen staff. Wow. And then you have the executive chef and the banquet chef. This is going to be their office.
Wow.
And then coming back here, again, we went up to Meritage up in Napa, which is a gorgeous resort, and asked them, you know, what's certain features that you definitely have to have. And the one thing that they recommended that we already had in place, but this is it, is to have a separate service area. So you can actually have a full semi come back in here, drop off all your goods here, and go out a separate way, so it doesn't affect any of the traffic that we have for our guests. So, yeah, really outstanding thing. And then they just put these up 3 days ago. Yeah, they just put the street lamps up for the parking lot. Yeah, beautiful.
It's only staff parking, right?
Yeah,
This is all staff parking.
No, this is for the guests. Yeah, this is all for the guests.
Oh, and this is staff parking, right?
Yeah, in the main entrance. Actually, let's go in the main entrance. Let's go down. Watch your step here, guys. So, beautiful private area here. The whole concept is this is actually going to be blocked off, and so the only people that will be able to get to come in here are wedding couples, because we do have a bell tower. So once they get married, they'll be able to come out and actually ring the bells signifying their wedding. Yeah.
Wow.
So really neat, you know, little unique design, unique experience. Yeah. They're pouring out to the concrete here. They're getting ready to pour the concrete to the wraparound walkway to get to the backside here. They just did the touch-ups on obviously the windows, and the door frames are actually into place right now. Kind of huge oversized glass doors.
They've created a very unique experience here. It's not just the typical wine tasting room, maybe a few hotel rooms. Everything from caves to the couples being able to ring the bell together.
Open air walkway. So I've always envisioned that, you know, the photographer will be here, the bride with her bridal party will be on either side, and just, you know, really iconic shot for the wedding party here at Bolero. Right. Awesome. Let's go upstairs. I don't know if you guys been upstairs.
I haven't been upstairs, no.
Okay. So this is going to be a 14-person conference room, so we'll use this for, you know, management meetings, executive team meetings, but you can also rent this space out. So if you have, you know, a corporate executive team that wanted to do, you know, rent this area out for 3 days to do meetings, stay at the casitas, eat at the restaurant.
Another revenue source.
Exactly.
Business,
Yeah.
corporate events.
Awesome. So this is our conference room for our banquet and retail, or excuse me, catering team. This is going to be their office space here, which isn't anywhere close to being done yet. Yeah, that's going to get transformed actually. And then we have some executive office spaces here.
Oh, wow.
Working on the cabinetry right now. Our general manager's office is back here. He's got the double windows.
Where the majority of all 3 or 4
This
buildings will be held?
This is
just for this.
This is just for this one. This is the smallest office space.
Wow.
This is my office, so I have the middle office here. So I'm excited about that.
Nice, beautiful.
Coming down, we have 2 unisex restrooms. We have our server room back here, winemaker, general manager, HR office manager, director of food and beverage, and then the director of tasting rooms, and then myself. This is going to be the bridal suite.
Oh, wow.
So this is where all the brides will get ready. You know, they have a beautiful outside patio area. You know, oversized closet to hang up all their dresses. Huge restroom so that they have plenty of space to get ready if need be. And then over here, still working on this area, but makeup vanity area for the bride, and then tree for bridal party here.
Okay.
So,
Wow. You guys thought of everything.
so this is going to be the retail shop. Yes, how are you doing? Good, so they're working on the retail shop right now. Wow. So all of our retail items in here, kind of beautiful display spaces. Retail director, her office is back here with additional storage space.
Okay.
So yeah, very high-end retail shop. Main check-in area is going to be here. So if it's your first time visit, you'll come in here. Beautiful cabinetry on either side with all of our wine bottles.
Yeah.
We'll have multiple concierges. If you're a wine club member, they'll check your ID and they'll send us over here.
Another tasting room?
This is private only for our wine club members as well as our owners. So
Where are we at? We're at 4,200 or 4,500 members?
44.
44.
Yeah, climbing to 45.
Climbing
We're close.
to 45,
We're
okay.
close. Yeah. It's a beautiful area here.
Are those all local, or are those people even across the country that are?
I'd say about 70% are local within 2 hours. LA, Orange County, San Diego, Palm Springs. Vegas is close. A lot of people from Arizona. Yeah, so beautiful outdoor patio area for our members to enjoy. Obviously, this is kind of the spectacular tasting room. Yeah.
Another.
This is the tasting room. Yeah.
This is the tasting room.
This is the tasting room. You know, massive U-shaped bar, beautiful cabinetry here. This is for our olive oil balsamic tasting. We're importing olive oil and balsamic from Italy and Spain to do another club to offer.
Wow.
So more of a gourmet food club. Yeah, so the whole goal is that, we would have, I'd put 3 to 4 separate rolling bars out here, like on a day like today where it's gorgeous outside.
Right.
So you can serve inside, you can have wine outside, you know, you can experience both. Yeah, we really want to capitalize on, you know, the ambiance of this. Why would you not want to be out in the courtyard? I mean, that's a beautiful room, but if you can be outside as well, we want to make sure we're capitalizing on both areas to serve. And it maximizes doubles the amount of people that you can serve as well. So, put it into perspective, our current facility is 4,000 square feet under roof. This is 29,000 square feet. And this is the smallest of our 3 wineries.
Wow.
So this is just scratching the surface on what's to come.
Are the other ones going to have hotel rooms as well, probably?
Yes. So obviously Vienza is going to have 40 guest suites, you know, the 14,000 square foot spa, pool, jacuzzi, cabanas. And then C'est La Vie, the French component, is going to have 10 like French wine chateaus on the second level of that winery. So in total, we'll have 70 guest suites.
So I know
10 here.
French, Spanish, and Italian. What was the 4th category?
No, just those 3.
Okay, that's
just those 3,
okay.
yeah. And then that's our bed and breakfast at the top of the hill there. So 10 guest suites, each with their own king bed, their own private bathroom. 6 of the 10 rooms have their own private balcony. And each comes with a 2-course gourmet breakfast. There's a jacuzzi up there. Yeah, just a beautiful garden area to hang out and enjoy. Yeah, just a wonderful experience. Wow. I'm gonna take you guys up to the Vienza right now so you guys can see from the top. That'll really kind of put everything in perspective.
This is truly an amazing investment, whether you like wine or not. I mean, wine and not.
And so these vines are actually, these are 2 years old. So these are coming up on 3 years. These little ones here. Yeah, these are Albarino, they're white wine grapes. And then this is going to be the base level of Vienza here. You can see it's leveled off. This is going to be the base level of Vienza.
Callaway Winery.
Yeah. You golf?
Yeah, that was Callaway Golf. Really.
Yeah, no, it is. So Ely Callaway, the owner of Callaway Golf Clubs, he started here. This was his first project, and then he retired, got into the golf industry, and I mean, the rest is history. So yeah, the start of Callaway was here. Our owner, Dan, was good friends with Ely Callaway before he passed away. So yeah. All right, so
King of the hill.
yeah, hop out, and you'll definitely want to come over here. So, for lack of better terms, this is the money shot here to really kind of understand the full scope of the project.
All 3 projects. Looks gorgeous, man.
Yeah, so obviously you can see the footprint of Bolero and the size that is, and to put it into perspective, that's the smallest of the 3 wineries. So, and you can see the top of the cave, so that's going to be all built up to Vienza. So Vienza is going to connect with the cave when it's all said and done. And I have pictures of what that looks like. So here, you can see it. It really kind of helps give you a perspective. And I mean, when you talk about location too, the entrance to wine country is at the stoplight over there where you can see the orange rim. So I mean, literally, you're going to have to drive by this as you're coming into wine country. I don't expect anybody in their right mind that's going to not want to stop and enjoy this property.
Seriously.
And the whole goal, the concept was that we had 3 separate, we did some market research and found that when you do wine tasting, you usually go to 2 to 3 wineries at most. And so we're building 3 separate European wineries. So the whole goal is that you'll do wine tasting over here. You'll come have lunch at the Italian deli. Company. And then you'll go, your significant other can go shop at, the high-end boutique in C'est La Vie. And then you guys want to do a spa up here at the resort.
And stay at the hotel.
Exactly. So it kind of captures your entire audience and gives them no reason to leave.
Wow.
You have every amenity they could possibly want in wine country in one spot.
This is amazing.
Yeah, and so I mean and even looking at the footprint here, I mean just look at the views here that you can see here. I mean you have Big Bear over here, Matt Palomar's over this way, you have Rainbow Gap over here, and this is the base.
And you have the rolling hills yourself.
Now imagine being 3 stories high, sitting on your balcony with a glass of champagne overlooking this view.
So this is the building up here basically.
Oh yeah, this is the resort. This is the base of the resort. So just put this in 3 stories high and where you're going to look at.
What a project.
And then the main entrance is actually going to be right there where the truck just turned in. So we built a deceleration lane right off of Rancho Cal.
You guys really did think of everything.
We really did.
From the resorts to the spas to the how you're growing the wine, the experience. The Casitas.
Yeah, there's going to be nothing like this in all of California. This will truly be a globally unique project.
For the investors out there, you're crazy to pass this up. It's not going to be available forever. You have to get into this project.
Of course.
Thank you for the time.
Yeah,
That was
nice to meet
beautiful.
you, of course.
That finishes our tour of Europa Investments and all of their beautiful properties here. Cheers. Invest.